I swapped her off Jake onto a Bell.
Alright. How did she ride?
Okay.
How was her back?
Sore, she did it. It was really sore, so I had pains going right into the... But if she can get that one bit sorted, then all better.
Did she ride pedal okay?
She was quick to begin with her when she got on. She didn't have a round as such particularly, but she worked quite a nice rhythm got out of her. Emma being obviously on her before and working her, she had a very round but a bit almost overpowering, obviously because she's had no roundness through pretty much over the weekend with the other one right now. She looked lovely, but she was probably being a bit stronger on the rein, so I made her do quite a few transitions because obviously because she works so hard to put them right, she sometimes just tries too hard and it kind of encourages a bit of a lean and go with her because she's moving through. But I mean, she had some really lovely steps. So while you're working the turns, what you're trying to get is a real feeling of control of bend, Louise, setting up, having her look around the turn, getting the position of bend that you're looking for, that's it. So that you're not pushing her fast, but you're developing where she should look, positioning coming round of that she moves off your inside leg, that you can get her shoulder coming round on the outside. So even here, plenty of bend to come through. And she's quite a good one for you to practice it on, because as we've talked about on Wednesday night, you are very good at getting them working deep corners, but you do definitely need to check on the quality of the bend that you get while you're doing that. And the same the canter, take your time a little in the canter because she's got such a quick rhythm. Make yourself sit deep, take your time, and taking time as much as still having your leg on, still keeping jumping the stride, but just not letting it get too quick that you lose prep time for set up of the corners or set up of the bend that you're looking to come round with. So I take it the two of you did gain some control at some point on Wednesday when you were riding with Jane.
Yeah.
You did?
Nobody.
It's got to be the first person in all the people that have come here
To get off Crosby.
to get off Crosby. Even at his, even if you picture the worst day you could ever have, the grumpiest he could ever be, you'd still be like, Crosby, shut up and get on with it.
Yeah, like his little
It's just like, it's just not worth being the thing off. Although the other difference, it depends if you actually tell someone that, so it depends if Jen actually really mentioned that too much to bring it. She is also, though, Elizabeth makes me laugh because I remember she used to ride in Monday 5 o'clock years ago, and I still slag her off to this day because she's always had a real love for Jet. And just loves him, always loved him. And I remember once that she came to me, bless her, and she was in the 5 o'clock lesson, and she point blankly refused to want to ride Susie. I don't know if you remember Susie was here. She was like a little, sort of Palomino, very sweet natured, bouncy but very sweet natured. Went in the wee school with the kiddies, was like wee fuzz and all wee half-hour privates. And she didn't want to ride her because she was scared about it, but she was happy to bring Jet out instead. And I always remember laughing, going, look, if you are comfy with riding Jet, you just go right ahead and bring him out. And she knew how lively he could be, and yet she was always really funny on him and did it, but it was Susie that scared her. And there's no logic there.
No.
But that's definitely a first for Crosby.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Like the whole reason that Rana picked out is because she got off and was standing like where the jumps are here.
Yeah.
So Rana was trying to do a circle.
Yeah.
So obviously it was going to happen, really. So.
Oh dear. I must remember when next she's here to remember to slag her off about that if I remember.
You'll probably make her cry.
Yeah.
I'll probably make a cat.
I think it might be a bit touchy.
I can be quite sensitive when I slag people.
I think she's a bit embarrassed because her mum was watching.
Oh God. Oh dear. I think it's a point though, if you don't know him so well, she wouldn't be around him. What you don't realise, as tall as he is, which most people are more about the height, he's just such a sweet natured beast all day.
Yeah.
Good in rhythm. Now, what you're going to do fairly soon, Miss Louise, is while you're doing this work, is make your stirrups a bit shorter, so that as we're working on, they're more